to the Zero Excuses podcast. My name is Kenyon Zitska. Thanks for tuning in to the next installment of our Deacons of Discipline series. Today I'm bringing you a soundbite from Conor McGregor where he talks about what fuels his passion for becoming one of the world's best UFC fighters. And a lot of us, we look at these top-level athletes as having some sort of born with special gifts, talents, etc. More often than not, they are simply doing something that they love and they enjoy, and they don't look at it as work. They just look at it as purely pursuing an interest that they have. And when you can align what drives you, what fuels you with your work, I think that's a recipe for achieving greater happiness in our lives. So without any further ado, here is the soundbite from Conor.
What makes you such a good fighter?
I don't know. I'm just curious about it. It's never. It's in my head 24/7. There's nothing else I can think. I don't think about nothing else. If that's it. I'm just curiously fascinated with it, and I can't stop thinking about it. Everything I do in my life is related to this. I don't do nothing else if it's not got to do with fighting. You know what I mean? And that is why. You know what I mean? To be true,
is that
all you've got to do is show up.
Is that not unhealthy?
I don't know. Do I look unhealthy? Take a look at this physique. I'm in phenomenal shape, in body and mind. To me, what's unhealthy is living an unhealthy life. To me, what's unhealthy is getting up and going through the same day every day of your life, 9 to 5, in an office or in a, you know what I mean? That's unhealthy. That beats your mind. I don't work. I love what I do, and that's why I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean? That's why it's become a career for me, because I love it. I love what I do. So I don't think it's unhealthy. I feel good in my mind. You know what I mean? It's my life.
So that's some simple yet powerful words from Conor there. He's really doing something that he loves, and I'm not going to go through a step-by-step process like I typically do here on this the Deacons of Discipline series, but I got some questions that I want to throw out there. Some questions that I think each and every one of us need to think about as we play this game called life. But the first question is, what really stirs your soul? What do you daydream about constantly? When you're working your 9 to 5, what's occupying your mind 98% of the time? I guarantee you that if you're not doing something that you love, that's really driving you, that's fueling you, that's making you happy, 98% of the time you're not going to be thinking about your 9 to 5 job. So if you can answer the question, what stirs your soul, and then start to align yourself with that answer, I think you're going to be very happy. So that leads into the next question. What is really standing in the way of you doing something that you love? Are you playing it safe? Are you simply working this job because it pays the bills, gives you medical coverage, has a pretty cushy 401k? Really think about that. I mean, what's the worst that can happen if you take a leap and start pursuing something that you love? Look at these top level athletes. They're doing something that they love. They do something that day in and day out they get up and look forward to, and they're making millions of dollars. What's stopping you from doing that? I mean, most of us are doing what we think we should be doing to be responsible, successful adults in this world. And I think we are really selling ourselves short when we do that. So those are some key questions that I want you guys to ponder about. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about that. If you can either hit me up directly via email, kenyon.ziska@gmail.com, or hit us up in our closed Facebook group over at facebook.com/groups/zero excuses. I'm curious to know what your answers are to these questions, and I'd like to I like to have a discussion around these questions. So feel free to hop in there and join us there. And if you really want to take this to the next level, I just want to remind you real quick of a couple resources that we have. First is our mastermind group, the Infinite Results Mastermind Group. You can check that out and sign up for that over at kenyanzitska.com/results. I have 20 spots available at a very, very low monthly price. That price will be good for life. I'll never change that price. But you can sign up at kenyanzitska.com/results. And if you want to work with me one-on-one at a really deep and close level to get the results that you want in your life and forge the tools and the strategies necessary to do that, you can apply to work with me one-on-one over at kenyanzitska.com/discipline. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I will talk with you guys again soon.